What's happening? It's Richard Barker, the incredible hypnotist. On this video, I thought I'd show you behind the scenes of where I live. You know, I mean, we've shown you New York City media tours, you've seen backstage behind shows, you've seen in front of the shows, you've seen all aspects of kind of some of the things I do, but what I wanted to do was unlock my home and show you around and just let you know sort of what I do when I'm back in sunny Florida. This is not bragging. You probably, you know, some of you guys watching this have got a bigger house than I have. It's not about who's got the biggest house or the nicest pool or whatever. But in MTV Cribs true style, there are some girls in the bathtub lying there naked, so I hope you don't, no, I'm just kidding. You're not gonna see anything like an MTV Cribs, but I just thought I'd take you behind the scenes, and I'm sure some of you guys will appreciate it. So come with me and I'll show you around. Oh, and by the way, this is my little dog Sandy. She's the love of my life. So there's a real nice driveway here. Can you imagine laying these pavers? I feel sorry for the guy that did this. There is like millions and millions of pavers, and thankfully it wasn't me, or I didn't pay for the pavers. They were already down when I bought the house. So I love my driveway. So here's a little bit of what I believe to be paradise. So when I'm on the road and I'm in these hotels, and you know, some clients, they want to put you in Motel 6 or, you know, some kind of very, very basic accommodation. So it's always nice to get home and be able to chill out and relax and be in a nice place. So this is one of my definitions of paradise, is just coming home into the country. Front of the house, like a front of the yard area, and it's a wraparound driveway. So I have my MG. It's a 1952 TD, original wooden steering wheel. Love to take her around the country roads of Florida, and she is a 1952 TD kit car. So in the back of it, I do believe, is a Volkswagen Beetle engine, but she's beautiful, and it's like an incredible hypnotist car. So here's the side of the house. So as you see, the driveway can wrap around. I can get lots of cars on my driveway. And this is my personal vehicle. It's a nice Suburban. These Suburbans are really good for carrying sound systems, equipment, and it's nice. I like it. So this is the pool area. This is where I like to hang out with friends and have a good time. And beautiful in the summer. The pool's nice and hot, so you can just walk straight in. There's a hot tub over there, which is also really nice. And of course it's screened in, which is important when you live in Florida, because you don't want any of the bugs landing in the pool, or, you know, getting in your drink, or at worst case, you know, getting stung by a mosquito or something like that. So this keeps all the bugs out. You can lay out here all day long and just have a good time. So now it's time to take you to the other buildings. So come along with me. So I'm coming out of my pool area, and this is the pathway that takes you to the British pub, the Swift and Bold. The reason the pub pathway has a couple of bends in it is because when you've had a few drinks, you walk in a straight line, and of course you never leave the pathway. Bit like this. Alright guys, so another little favorite area of mine. This is the pool, the pub deck. So this is the pub deck, and this is where you can sit outside. Like right now is a perfectly good sort of time to sit out here because the sun is just down behind the tree. You've got a beautiful view of the stables, the arena, and the horse trail, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And we have a nice patio with a nice deck and a nice trail, just for sitting outside nice and comfortable and having a beer and swapping a few stories around. So let's go inside the pub, the Swift and Bold. So here we are at the Swift and Bold. This is the British pub, and this is a second building from the house, and you'll see a shot in a minute of this entire building. It is huge. It's actually, all said and done, it's much bigger than my house. And I commissioned the build and had the separate area built for entertainment and storage of equipment. So Pub Dog Sandy likes to come in. Here's Pub Dog Sandy. And what we have going on in the British pub is we have a good old game of darts if you want to play darts. We have all kinds of stuff going on, but I want to show you my pride and joy, which is the pub right here, and the architecture and the wood of how this guy has actually done the pub, Jim Norman. He's absolutely wonderful. So first of all, you'll see the mosaic flooring, which was handcrafted by all these wooden, the tiles were individually placed. You'll see a lovely bar rail. Now this bar rail actually cost a fortune because it's the real deal from bar manufacturers, and very hard for them to sort of make these things, especially to make this little turn here, this little turn piece. Is probably the best bit about this pub. But it's lovely, it's at regulation height, so if you were to sit on a bar stool, you would be elbow tucked in, drinking your pint, chatting away. It's not too low, it's not too high, it's perfect. You have your bar stools on the actual tile, and you have the top shelf like they would do in a Victorian pub, and it's just awesome. Now this little round table here is for when you're playing pool, or sometimes people want to just sit up at the bar and stand and chat. There is of course a phone charger built into this. But what do my eyes see? They see a lovely pint. Now I have two different draft beers. At the moment I have Newcastle, I have Boddington's. Somebody's kind enough to pour me a Guinness, excuse me. And actually, if you want to come round, I'll show you a few things right in here that are pretty awesome. So right now we have the beer keg, which holds the beer, of course. We have a separate fridge for the bottles and for all the sort of mixers. We have a wine cooler. We have a nice sink in here to wash up all the glasses. And of course we have all the glasses that are on the top, which is for easy to basically pour whatever alcoholic beverages you want. Real nice pub. So as we come out around, we've also got an original jukebox. This is from the 80s. What's kind of cool about this is it only plays 80s music. So it's an 80s jukebox, it's on free play. I also have a Vegas slot machine right here that will accept $100 bills, so if ever you come around my house, have your hundreds ready. And I also have an arcade machine that will play all the favorite games from the 80s like Pac-Man, Galaga, Galaxian, Mooncruster, Millipede, Centipede. If you're a millennial, I hope you know what I'm talking about. We have a great pool table. For those of you that like to play pool, I'm not too bad. You could easily beat me here and there, but there you go. We have a TV for watching some of the videos. Oh, and there I am, one of my episodes right on there. Nice 65-inch screen. We've got a built-in AC in the roof. And I have a nice old English couch that has springs on it, which is kind of cool, very comfortable to sit on. So this is the pub bathroom. It's a nice bathroom inside the pub, so you don't have to go into the house. Got a nice Hypnotic poster up here, and a nice wooden tile floor, so everything is brand new. It just got finished in December of 2016, so I'm yet to have a big crazy party. If you want to come to the party, my first big one, then feel free to message me. So out here is something very spectacular. This is where I store some of the extra equipment I used. And you'll see that the first thing is I had the floor customized. So you have a nice sort of mosaic looking customized floor. I have all my shelving for all the show equipment. I have a nice big roller door. And this door is just in case I want to put a boat inside here, or an RV or a trailer or something else. Whoa! It goes up really high, and it's a custom door designed to be able to take a full RV inside here. Now you might be wondering what these big coffin things are. These are all my costume characters that I have that are part of either my Hypnosis business or the National Entertainment Group. For example, I have Rexy hanging up here. And Rexy is a beautiful T-Rex dinosaur. He's having surgery on his mouth right now. But T-Rex is one of my strolling characters. And this is the head of Samson. That is one of my strolling gorillas, animatronic as well as costume. And also inside here I've got Iron Man, Delilah the Baboon, I've got Robonosis, Synergy, I've got Transformers from the movie. I have all kinds of stuff in here, but I have lots of DJ equipment and sound systems. One of the things important about what I do for a career is having good sound. So you'll see over here, for instance, that I have a Bose sound system. I have microphones and spare cables and equipment. All kinds of stuff that will help my business get on the road. But I want to show you outside just for a minute. So this is now outside in the second building. And you'll see that I have a nice big footprint. And I have 2 tour buses situated. So here's one of the buses parked up right there. And then you'll see that here is another bus. So there are 2 buses on the same side of the building. And then here is another bus situated over here as well. And you'll see that that's the Incredible Hypnotist bus and that's the strolling bus. Glad you could make it. Let's go over to the stables and the other buildings on the 5 acres. So this area I'm about to show you down here is cleared about 1.5 acres of horse trail and arena. We have it's a 3-stall barn with a tack room, and there's a trail going around the outside with an arena in the middle. And there's a trail going off into the woods, which is private. It's my own trail. It was built for horses to just enjoy themselves and stimulate themselves by taking their own walks. And this is a really cool place down here. So here we are, brand spanking new, and it's got a lovely footing for her. It's got an automatic water feeder, and everything else that she needs. We have a second stall. This is for the second horse. Angel out at the moment, so we've got a vacancy for another horse to be in here. And then I have a third stall, and at the moment the storage for hay and all the bits and pieces you need to look after a horse. And then in this door, a tack room. So come this way, let's have a little look in the field. So you've had a look outside, now we're going to go inside and I'm going to give you a personal tour of some of the stuff that nobody ever sees. Why? Well, a few of you guys have asked about my life outside of shows and clinical and running around doing the media. So I thought I would open up my door and let you inside. Please don't be critical. It is a work in progress, so there is furniture that I still need to buy, and there's things I still need to hang on the wall, and don't judge me, I'm just never here. But anyway, come and take a look. Right here we have what's known as the Great Room, and in this room, this is pretty much where I host people. So if we're going to have a big party, as you can see, we've got a nice seating area overlooking the pool. We've got a nice dining area over that side. And it's called the Great Room because it is a damn great room. So I'm proud of my British heritage, and I'm proud of the British Isles and Great Britain and what that small island has produced. And one of the things it has produced is one of what I believe to be one of the greatest people that ever lived the earth, which is Diana, Princess of Wales. I grew up, you know, pretty much following Lady Diana, as she was known as, and then Princess Diana and Princess of Wales. And this is the kind of books I keep in my house and I read, just not only reminiscing, but I really do sort of idolize people like Winston Churchill, Princess of Wales, and people that had a significant role in history. So I'm going to show you a bunch of bedrooms in the house. Come on, take a look. Hey everyone, I thought I'd show you some of my crazy suits. I've got my bright pink one. Now you might be thinking, why would you wear a bright pink shirt, a bright pink suit? Well, that's I use that for breast cancer. I'm normally at fairgrounds. It's a slogan is tough enough to wear pink. So we all wear pink. A lot of entertainers, cowboys and rodeo people wear pink to in support of breast cancer awareness. I have my bright blue one, which is called Blue Steel. I have Yo Cash Money, yo. It's my Cash Money suit right there. Pimping in Vegas. Some of you guys might have seen what some Americans call the flag suit. We just call it the Union Jack suit. Comes with a very nice tie. And if you want me to wear this, just make a request and I'll be happy to wear it at birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. We have my Purple Rain suit in honor of Prince. This is a real sharp suit when you're out on stage. And of course I have my Vegas Poker Chips and Cards suit. This is something Anthony might wear. Alright, buddy? And then I have my Playtime suit, which is a nice safari jacket, like that. And nice little safari shorts. Now you better pay me money to wear this bugger, right here. So here we are in the library. Really nice room. It's one of my favorites in the house. And I'm going to be putting pictures all in here and all kinds of stuff up on the walls, but I wanted to show you just some of the things on my bookshelf, which is quite unique. So I've got my police service being represented from Kent Police in the UK. I've got my cup that was given to me on the Late Late Show with James Corden, which is kind of neat. I have some Royal Green Jacket memorabilia here. And I actually have, and I found earlier on, a couple of my old sort of show tickets, which is kind of, you can see some of these old show tickets right here, which is kind of cool, for some old shows. Got some magazines, and I got a whole stack of these where I was on front pages of various different, you know, there's me with a famous pink suit in Coeur d'Alene in Idaho. So I've got lots of stuff like that. And I came across some of the old fun times for Carnival Cruise Line. So this one, as you can see in here, I was the headline act, the incredible hypnotist Richard Barker, 2 shows on the ship, and that was actually while we were in port in Ochos Rios in Jamaica. And then some of my more sort of stuff that I really treasure is my old police helmet. So you used to keep your sandwiches underneath here like that, and you'd wear that on your head. That would be my police hat, my police helmet. These are the handcuffs I got issued, so I actually managed to arrest a lot of people with these things. They still work, I still have the key. This is kind of cool right here. This is my original police truncheon. So this is all we carried in the UK. We didn't have any guns or nightsticks or, you know, big batons, or this is what I was issued, a mahogany piece of stick. See, it's been in battle. So that's what we call a truncheon. And then this is my old army beret, which probably wouldn't fit my head anymore. It's way small. And just some nice sort of things that I value, like a few medals that I've got. That's the Gold Jubilee Queen's Medal that I got given. And a few other stuff that's pretty nice, like it's not every day you'll see something from the Falkland Islands. And I have an original map of the Falkland Islands. So some pretty good stuff and interesting stuff in here. Then you've got the books that I typically read. I love to lay on my little couch like this with Sandy, look out the window, read my book. course, if you haven't got this yet, you want to read it, Secrets of the Stage Revealed, The Guide to Hypnosis, Stage Hypnotism. And James Corden actually read this, so that's very cool. Sandy loves to be on the couch. We love to look out the window at the deer. And so this is a great room, the library. Love it. Hey everybody, I'm going to show you my office. This is something and a space in the house that not many people get to see apart from Sandy and some of my close friends. There's some sensitive material in here and this is where all the magic happens. I'm going to let you guys inside the nerve center of the Incredible Hypnotist headquarters. Alright everybody, so welcome to the office. As you can see, I've got a very nice office. I'm lucky enough to occupy a large percentage of the house as a closed off environment where I can really get some good work done. I have a really nice green screen area where I do my green screen videos, merch shelving, so super nice you know, ladies Incredible Hypnotist shirts. I've got some for the men if they want those shirts. Of course, you've seen it before. I have a ton of I Slept with the Incredible Hypnotist, Richard Barker. I have other kinds of shirts here as well, and if you just take a look over here, you'll see I've got a stack of books that I can sell and give away. I've got a bunch of show posters that actually go to a lot of my clients, and all kinds of weird and wonderful things on the shelves on both sides. You'll see a ton of stuff. And then this is where the action happens, right here, and we're going to blur out some of this just because some of this stuff is sensitive. I don't want to give my competition too much information, but my nerve center looks out right over my driveway, and that's where I see the deer walking past. It's beautiful. It's a lovely location to be able to work from. And I was taught once by a successful entrepreneur that the success of someone is based upon what they read. So I want to show you what I'm currently reading in my office. I'm reading a brand new book by Russell Brunson, Expert Secrets, well worth getting a copy of. I always keep selling hypnotically because it actually acts as a reference for me in when I'm selling. And I subscribe to Success Magazine. So it kind of shows a lot about what my mindset is and what I'm trying to achieve. And then I have you know, some other readables, selling hypnotically again, of course. I'm not trying to sell this, I promise you. A book by Damon John, The Power of Broke, Money, Tony Robbins, and a few other books. So you definitely want to be reading into what you want your lifestyle to be or what you want your business to be about. So if you are in the trade of magic, you would probably read magic publications. If you're an entrepreneur, you'd read success books, entrepreneurial books. It's time to take her out and have a little bit of fun.